What's going on YouTube? So today I'm going to show you how to replace your cabin air filter in your Toyota Tacoma. This is probably pretty close to the same on all models of Tacomas as well as any other vehicle. So there are a few steps you need to take to replace your cabin air filter. Reasons why you'd want to replace it is for Tacoma you're supposed to replace it every 30,000 miles. You're supposed to inspect it every 15,000 miles. Just like the air filter for the engine, you actually need to replace that every so often in intervals. I have personally never replaced a cabin air filter in any vehicle I've owned. I've been working on vehicles for about 10 years, vehicles and motorcycles, and I've just recently learned that you really need to replace your cabin air filter. I see videos on the internet that show how dirty they get. My Tacoma has 130,000 miles and it has never been changed. I guess I can't say that. When I bought it with 27,000 miles, it has never been changed since. Most likely it's never been changed before that, so this is the first time. I'm not really excited to see how disgusting it is, so we'll check it out here. I also forgot to mention that they're about 10-15 bucks. I picked it up at Walmart because I was out there picking up other things, but you can get them on Amazon. You can get them at auto parts stores. I'll go ahead and link mine in the product description below. This is the Fram Fresh Breeze with baking soda. This is the only one that Walmart had. I wasn't too picky. It's just a filter. So let's go ahead and get this started here. So first things first, I would remove all of your items that are in your glove compartment box. That way, because this thing has to tilt down to get to the air filter is behind this. That way you're not dealing with all the contents of your glove compartment box on the floor. So the Tacoma has this little tricky spring here. I say tricky because you need to remove it, and if you don't know what you're doing, it can be a little bit tricky, but I'll show you how to do it and make it easy for you. But this thing allows you to, when you open up the glove compartment box, it opens the box slowly, so it's nice and neat. More of a feature of making your vehicle more luxury, I would say. So what you'll need to do is, let's see if you can see that, is these two ends right here. There's a little slit right here. Those two ends need to be pressed in by, I'm going to use a pair of pliers, and I'll just get on it and press them in. And then when you press it in, it will allow you to move this out over top of it. So once you get that done, then you have these little clips here that hold it from falling all the way down, and you'll just press inward on the box itself, and it'll allow it to fall down further all the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this off. I can't do it one-handed, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off here and get that situated, and then I'll show you the rest of it. So as you can see right here and right here, you need to pry them in. See how that's, now it's not being caught by that. And then on this side, you need to press in as well. And out it goes. It went ahead and fell out. We'll get that back up there. But to get to the actual air filter box, it's right here. There's a tab here and a tab here, and you'll just pry it out. Well, and you'll just press down on the tab and pull out. There we go. And let's see how dirty this thing is, and then you pull it out. Oh gosh! Woo! All right, so here they are side by side. Here's the new one, and here's the old one. This one is actually pretty dirty, as you can see. And then actually this one's not as wide as I thought it was going to be when I pulled it out of the box. But I don't know if that's just how it's made. I'm assuming. So one thing to think about here is they do have a flow to them. So this has an arrow right here, and that means so the air is going to flow from below it to up. So we need to make sure we put it in the same way we pulled the old one out. And this is how we pulled the old one out. So right here is the arrow up too. So we're going to put this one in the same way with basically just in like this. And it just sits in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean out the filter compartment. That way it doesn't have the, see, it has all this leaf and debris still. There's probably some of it in there still. So I'm gonna clean that out before I put the new one back in, and we'll get back to it. All right, so let's get this in here. Also, another thing to think about is I don't know if this is a perfect square, so it only goes in one way. I already forgot which way the flow actually goes from the bottom up. One way to know that is probably all the same, but I don't know if you can see inside, but below there is the blower motor. It's got like a kind of a hamster squirrel cage, so it blows the air from below here up through the vents. So let's go ahead and put this thing back in, or the new one in. Slide all the way in, and then you get the clips back up, and then you're good to go there. Since my glove compartment box door fell off, I'm going to show you how to put that back on, because it may happen to you as well. So as you see here, there's two little grooves on both sides. On the glove compartment box itself, it's got these hooks. That's what they hook on. So you'll hook them on the box, and then you'll be able to lift it back up. And don't forget this thing. So what I have found is if you extend this all the way out and you get this in there and push it up, you can get this put back on. It's literally a kind of a circle that fits onto this right there. So in this position, you can actually see what you have to squeeze together, because it fits in this little groove right here. Right here is kind of the pins that get caught when you're opening it open. So let's go ahead and put that back in. There we go. So I hope this video helped you out. If you have any tips and tricks that I did not show you in this video that you felt was helpful when you did it, go ahead and put them in the comments below. If you have any questions on this, go ahead and put them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. Also, if you like the video, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this. I do tech videos, DIY videos, and automotive videos. Kind of a wide range of things I do, but those are all three of the things that I love to do. So until next time, I'll see you later.